Hello students, welcome to Samveda e-learning program. Class 10th, subject Social Science. Today I am going to discuss about the problems of India and their solution. This is the first unit of political science. The entire lesson is divided into two parts. In first part, we will discuss about the major problems of India, that is unemployment, corruption and discrimination. In second part, we will discuss about the problems of India, that is communalism, status of women, terrorism and corporate strategy. Students, see this picture. What are the problems is there in our country? In India, facing many problems. The major problems of India, that is unemployment, corruption, discrimination, communalism, status of women, terrorism and corporate strategy. India is facing numerous external and internal problems since 1947. Isn't our duty to know about this? Yes, we need to know about these problems and also get some solution. It is responsibility of the citizen of India. Problems is there, we can get some solution for these problems. First one is a good administration, social reformation, fast and efficient judiciary system. It gets some solution for the problems of India. Let us see one by one what are the problems of India and how we can get some solution. First problems, that is unemployment. What is unemployment? It is a situation where a person does not find work in according to his capacity and qualification. It means the peoples are not getting job, but he is qualified. He have capacity to work, but he is not getting a proper job. This situation is known as unemployment. Reason for unemployment, the first, that is overpopulation. Overpopulation is the major reason of unemployment. India is largest popular country in the world next to China. It means India is the second largest population in the world. As per the 2011 census, the population of India 121.01 crores. This overpopulation, it create unemployment in India. Next reason of unemployment, that is the improving technology. It reducing the demands for labor. New technologies can lead to lasting decline in total number of the workers in employment. So, over dependency of the technology or more improvement of the technology, it create unemployment in our country. Third main reason of unemployment, ruined cottage industry. In India, the cottage and small scale industry is common in village areas. That cottage and small scale industry nowadays it is stopped. Why? The main reason, because their government not encouraging the cottage and small scale industry, because due to a lack of skill product in, it is not competing in market. The ruined cottage industry also the main reason of unemployment. In cottage and small scale industry, the people are using an old method of product. That product is not getting an international market. So, that is also the main reason that cottage and small scale industries are closed. The people are facing the problems of unemployment. So, the ruined cottage industry also the one of the main reason of unemployment. Next, it depends on agriculture. Agriculture is a seasonal activities. In Indian agriculture is a seasonal activities. Only few months farmers are engaged in agriculture. Rest of the months they are unemployed. If rainfalls is there, agriculture is there. If no rainfalls, no agriculture. So, the over dependency of the agriculture also creating the unemployment. The farmers are getting only few months employment opportunity. Remaining day they are became a unemployed. So, over dependency of the agriculture is also one of the main reason of unemployment. Next, the many people and families are depend on a small holding of land. So, these are also the over dependency of the agriculture. So, usage of the tractors, machines in agriculture, it is also reducing the workers in agriculture, it reducing the laborers in agriculture, it is also creating the unemployment in society. So, the over dependency on agriculture, many peoples and families are depend on small holding of land. It is very burden of the agricultural activities. So, it increasing the unemployment in our country. Next main reason, that is shortage of resources. Shortage of resources also creating unemployment. How? When mining is started, many more people are getting the employment opportunity, but natural source is limited in the earth. So, it is not give the regular employment. It is unable to find regular employment to the peoples. When mining is closed, automatically the peoples are not getting the job. So, they all are facing the problems of unemployment. So, the shortage of resources also one of the main reason of unemployment. According to 2011 census, the poverty rate of India is 21.9%. What is it indicating this? When unemployment is increasing in our country, automatically its poverty rate should be increasing. This rate indicates the growing population of unemployment in our country. Problems is there, how to get solution? It is only the responsibility of the government? No, the peoples get some measures to avoiding this unemployment problems. Okay, in India, government, central government and state government and local government are taken some measures to providing some employment opportunity to the peoples. The first major measures by government, the promoting skill level of job seekers. In India, we are getting formal education, but it is not getting a employment opportunity. When people are getting a skill based education, it should be encouraging the people to start their own business. The people are not depending only for the government job. So, promoting skill level of the job seekers, it is the one of the important measures taken by the government to guarantee employment for people. The second measures of the government to providing loans and subsidy to enable people to engage in self-employment. Students, see this picture: beekeeping, sericulture, poultry, fishing, different type of the self-employment. The government is providing some loans and subsidy to this start their own employment opportunity, it avoiding the unemployment problems of our country, and it also encouraging the employment opportunity for people. It reducing the unemployment problems. So, providing loans and subsidy also one of the important measures to avoiding the unemployment. Yes, in rural area, the women is also getting the employment opportunity. So, government is taken some self-employment opportunity for the women. Special schemes have been introduced by the government, that is tailoring, beauticians, computer operating. This type of the different type of the schemes are introduced by the government to provide employment opportunity. It is also reducing the unemployment problems of our country. Next, providing the world skill. The providing world class skill to our people, so that they able to compete with global product. It is also reducing the unemployment. In Indian government are introducing Make in India, an initiative by government of India to encourage companies to manufacture in India. It was launched in September 2014. According to this program, the people are getting the employment opportunity. They are competing their product in international market. That product is identified in international market, they are getting some employment opportunity. So, government is taken some important program to avoiding the unemployment and also encouraging to people to engage themselves in different work. So, this Make in India, it is also a new program. It is introduced by government to encourage the employment opportunity to the people. Next, the providing job orientation course. Student, The job orientation course is providing in village and rural area, it reducing the unemployment. In tailoring, beautician, these are the some courses is providing in freely by government. It encourages the employment opportunity in society, and it reducing the unemployment, and it reducing the burden of the government to depend on the government job. The people are able to start their own business and avoiding the problems. So these are the major problems of India, that is unemployment, what is the meaning of unemployment, and what are the measures are taken by the government to avoiding the unemployment and to providing some guaranteed employment for people. Student, I hope you understood the problems of India, the first concept, that is unemployment. The next problems of India, that is corruption. Students, you know about this corruption. What is corruption? Corruption, it means offering bribe and following any other illegal means to achieve some illegal benefits. The power is using for their own profit. The people are getting more profit for illegal means. This is known as corruption. A simple meaning of the corruption: misuse of public authority for personal gain. It is also known as corruption. Okay, what are the problems of this corruption? How it creates negativity in society? Corruption, it creates the negativity impact of society. The first one is it nourishes the misadministration on the part of official. The administration became a corrupt, everything will be a corrupting. So the first main negative impact of the corruption, it nourishes the misadministration on the part of officials. Next one is corruption influences the negativity on both personal as well as public spheres of life. The corruption, it is not only creating the problems of the social life, it is also creating the negativity in the personal and public life. Corruption, it influences badly on economic and social life of country. The economical conditions also became influenced by corruption. And main impact of the corruption, that is the creating of the bribery, nepotism, favoritism, tax evasion and hoarding, and smuggling and cheating is the main impact of the corruption. It creating the bad impact in society, that is nepotism, favoritism and holding of the work. Intentionally that work will be holding. These are the some important impact of the corruption. It creating the negativity in society. Most important negative impact, that is a political corruption. The political corruptions leads to crime. It also providing motivation of the corruption in public life. So political corruption also the most important negative of the society in India. How to control this corruption? It can be rooted out only through the strong public ethics, morality and personal commitment, it reducing the corruption activities in society. It is impossible to root out the corruption by either rejecting it at personal level or just going along with it. It means without public support, the corruption cannot stop in our society. So each and every citizen of country, they can understand the problems of the corruption and they can give the some solution, and without supporting of the people, we cannot get any solution of the problems of India. Ethical political leadership and good officials, it should be avoiding the corruption in India. Next, the political awareness to educate the peoples what are the problems of the corruption. It is also reducing or it is also controlling the corruption in country. The political awareness are educated. Without giving a knowledge of the problems of corruption, the people can't participating against of the corruption. So to give some knowledge about the corruption, the people can understand what is the negativity impact of the society for this corruption. These are the some awareness to providing to the peoples. They can understand the problems and they are ready to oppose the corruption in society. In Karnataka, government are implemented two important institutions against of the corruption, that is Lokpal and Lokayukta. Lokpal and Lokayukta can bring down the intensity of corruption. These are the important measures taken by the government to stop the corruption in our country. Next one is the awarding punishment. Those who are participating in corruption, they should identify and to give some severe punishment. It should be reducing the corruption activities in society. So, to give some severe punishment, it is also the most important controlling method of corruption. The next, that is the installing CCTV camera in government office. It can bring down the intensity of corruption level. CCTV camera installment also one of the measures to avoiding the corruptions. It bring down the intensity of corruption level in society. Dear student, I hope you understood what is the meaning of corruption and how it create negativity in society and what are the measures taken by the government to eradicating of corruption. Next main problems of our country, that is discrimination. What is discrimination? Children, it is act of making unjustified distinction between human beings based on groups, classes or other categories. The discrimination in India, it is three major type of the discrimination is there. The first one is caste based discrimination, gender based discrimination and regional inequality. These are the three major topics we will discuss in this class, that is discrimination. The first one is caste based discrimination. The discrimination based gender, caste and region is more evidence in India. Caste based discrimination, it is a gift of ancient Varna system during Vedic period. So, that Varna system is introduced in the Indian society, it creating the discrimination of society. First of all, the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras. These are the four classes are introduced in Varna system. Later it became a upper classes and lower classes and rich and poor. This type of the discriminations will be started in society. So, in ancient Varna system, it is a base of the caste based discrimination. How to avoiding this discrimination? What are the solution is there? In Indian Constitution explain the right to equality and freedom. It should be reducing the discriminations in the society. In the Constitution section 3, it providing the right to equality, right to freedom to the peoples. These are the fundamental rights of people. It avoiding the caste based discrimination in society. So, these are the main solution of the problems of discrimination. Next, I want to discuss about the gender based discrimination. The gender based discrimination, it is a inequality between the men and women in our country. This denotes not only the biological features of men or women, it includes the cultural, behavioral and social layer of life. So, the gender based discrimination also the one of the most important problems of our country. What type of the discrimination? It creates inequality, inequality in birth rate, inequality in infrastructure, the inequality in the opportunities, inequality in ownership, inequality in family. These are the different type of the inequalities there in the gender based discrimination. In India, following the patriarchal family. In patriarchal family, the preference is given for male child, then female child. As a result, the gender based discrimination common in India. In gender based discrimination, in Indian society, we are following patriarchal values. Preference is given for male child, then female child. As a result, the gender-based discrimination is common in Indian society. How to avoiding this discrimination in society? The government has taken many programs to avoiding the gender-based discrimination. Right to education and right to freedom and right to equality, and also given the some important measures to avoiding of the gender-based discrimination. We will study about this content in status of women. Student, next the major problems of discrimination, that is regional inequality. Some region of country have achieved a lot of progress, while many part of country it is backward. So this is the situation is known as regional inequality. Article 371A to J, through this amendment, Article 371A to J, these are the amendment of the Constitution providing the improvement of the backward regions. Hyderabad, Karnataka got a special status according to the Article 371A. So through this article, the backward regions also getting the good status in our country. D.M. Nanjundappa Committee, it is introduced in 2001. It eradicates the regional imbalance. It gives special report on the measures needed to solve the problems of regional inequality. Student, I hope you understood what are the problems of India and their solution. Let us see the recapitulation of this lesson. Student, are you ready for the recapitulation? In this lesson, we learned the most important topic, that is unemployment. In this lesson, we learned what is the meaning of unemployment and what are the measures are taken by the government to providing the employment opportunity to the people. These are the first topic we discuss in this lesson. Student, I hope you understood well in this topic. Next, I explained the major problems of India, that is corruption. You understood what is the meaning of corruption and how it creating negativity in society and which are the measures are taken by the government to eradicate corruption. Student, I hope you understood the meaning of corruption and what are the measures are taken by government. Next one is discrimination. Three type of the discriminations you learnt, that is caste based discrimination and gender based discrimination and regional inequality. What is the meaning and type of the discrimination and which are the measures are taken by the government to avoid discrimination in society. According to this lesson, I prepared some questions. 1 mark and 2 mark question is there. Student, I hope you are understood the topic and you are able to answer this question. Can I start this question? The first question is, what is unemployment? Yes, correct answer. A situation where a person does not find work in according to his capacity or qualification is known as unemployment. I think you understood this. Student, are you ready? Next question. Yes. What are the reasons of unemployment? Yes, your answer is correct. The first main reason, overpopulation. The second main reason of unemployment, that is improved technology. Overpopulation and improved technology are the two important reasons of unemployment. Next, which are the institutions set up the fight against corruption? Yes, your answer is correct. Lokpal and Lokayukta. These are the two institutions was established by Karnataka government, especially it is introduced by Karnataka government to fight against corruption. Shall I move next question? Student, are you ready? Very good. How many seats in local election are reserved to women by the government of India? Yes, I know you are able to answer this question. The government has received 1/3 of the seats for women in local election. Yes, next question. Which are the 3 types of discrimination in India? I hope you know this answer. Yes. the caste-based discrimination, gender-based discrimination, and regional inequality. These are the three important types of the discrimination is there in our country. I think you understood, children. Next, I want to discuss about the questions, that is 4 marks question. The first question is, what are the measures needed for the eradication of unemployment? The first point of this question, providing loans and subsidies, improvement of skill in workers, encouraging vocational education, population control, enacting the employment program, and encouraging handicrafts. These are the some important measures taken by the government to eradication of unemployment in our country. This is the most important question, children. Next question. How is communalism fatal to national unity? It means, that question means, how the communalism broke the unity of nation. Student, are you able to answer this question? Yes. Answers. It disturbed the unity and integrity of nation. The first point, it disturbed the unity and integrity of nation. Second point, it ruins life and property of society. It divides the society on the basis of religion. It propagates hate philosophy among religious groups. Next point, it creates social differences in society, and it disturbs the peace of society. For the above reason, communalism is harmful to progress of nation. Next, the most important question, especially multiple choice question for this unit. It is very important for your exam, and also it is a general knowledge question. First multiple choice question. Education is made a fundamental right according to the dash amendment of the Constitution. 4 options is given. The first option is 42nd amendment. B answer is 93rd amendment, and C option is 73rd amendment, and D option is 76th amendment. At now, children, find out which is the correct answer. Yes, you are right. 93rd amendment. B answer is correct. The education is made a fundamental right according to the 93rd amendment of the Constitution. Second question. Lokayukta Act was introduced in Karnataka in the year dash. 4 options is there. First one is 1982. A options. B options 1986. C options 1990, and D options 1994. Student, find out the correct answer. These are most important question. B options is correct answer. Lokayukta Act was introduced in Karnataka in the year 1986. Students, write down these questions, that is home assignment. The first question is, what are the measures needed for the eradication of unemployment? One more question, children. What are the measures taken by the government to control corruption in India? Thank you, children. I am Lakshmi Naik, Assistant Teacher, Triveni Memorial Primary and High School, Hesarghatta Main Road, Bangalore. Thank you, children.